Hello, everyone. Welcome to Literacy Lab. I'm Charles Matheson, your online reading tutor. Today, we are going to continue with this final edition of writing descriptively on a first grade level. When we write descriptively, we talk about things we see in a picture. We can look for colors, textures. Textures means how something feels, the size, the shape, like circular, rectangular, or what stands out, the environment, the height. Environment means what's around an object that we want to describe. Today's word is cold. Ice is cold. Snow is cold. Ice cream is cold. Let's make a paragraph using one of these words. So it looks like the word ice cream was used to make a paragraph. Let's look at the paragraph. It says, ice cream is cold. It looks like frozen milk. People eat it at parties. I eat ice cream in the summertime. Now let's make our own sentences using another word other than ice cream. So we can use snow or we can use ice. I'm going to use snow. What is something cold? Well, snow is something cold. Snow is cold. Describe what this looks like. It looks fluffy to me. So I'm going to say snow looks fluffy. What do you know about it? What do I know about snow? Well, I know snow falls in the winter. Snow falls in winter. What is your experience with it? That means, what do you know about snow personally? Like, have you been in snow? Have you seen snow? Have you played in snow? I'm going to say, I have played in snow. Now I need to make a paragraph using all of the sentences. So I rewrote in a paragraph. A paragraph is a group of sentences. I wrote each sentence right after the other. So the first sentence was snow is cold. Here it is, snow is cold, period. Then the very next sentence, snow looks fluffy. Snow looks fluffy, period. Then I put the third sentence, snow falls in winter. Snow falls in winter, period. Last sentence, I have played in snow. I have played in snow. So there we have a 4-sentence paragraph. So congratulations on doing this if you did it on your own. Now we're going to find the main idea. The main idea of a text is what a group of words is mostly about. These are paragraphs. They're groups of words. We want to find the sentence that talks about all the other sentences. Also, know that sometimes when writers make these paragraphs, they'll put in sentences that don't make sense to trick you. Make sure you look out for those sentences. Let's look at the first one. And parents, this handout is in the description of the video so you can print it out for your child. There are several pieces of equipment needed to play baseball. First, a bat and ball are needed. Next, a catcher's mitt. You'll also need a mask for the catcher. Finally, you'll need pads for the bases. Sometimes the playing field can be wet. So sometimes the playing field can be wet. Really does not belong here. So I'm just going to cross this out. So I'm seeing here that a bat and ball are needed, a catcher's mitt, a mask. And these are equipment that's needed to play baseball. So I'm going to circle the first sentence. There are several pieces of equipment needed to play baseball. Number 27. If there is too much salt on food, you can't eat it. If there is too little salt, the food will have little flavor. Salt can completely change the taste of food. You should be careful when you cook with salt. Salt is used to melt snow. Salt is used to melt snow. What does that have to do with food? So they put this here to trick me. So I'm going to cross that out. Okay. So it says that if there's too little salt, the food will have little flavor. If there is too much salt in food, you can't eat it. So it's kind of saying you need to be careful when you use salt. So I'm going to choose this one. You should be careful when you cook with salt. 28. Mary has three things she would do if she had wings. She told me I would fly to school. I would go to the moon. I would fly to the trees when I needed to be alone. These are the three things I would do if I had wings. I'm going to do my homework now and fly in my mind. Okay, so let's see. Nothing here seems to not work. So I'm going to leave everything here because everything is about flying. I do see that she says she would first fly to school, then fly to the trees, and fly to the moon. So these are part of the three things that she would do. So the main idea is Mary has three things she would do if she had wings. Number 29. A cactus is easy to care for. It does not need a lot of water. It does not have leaves to prune. Prune means to cut off. Ivy plants have lots of leaves. A cactus has prickly spikes instead of leaves. Prickly means sharp, kind of like hard. There will be no leaves to clean up. Okay, so immediately I'm seeing ivy plants have nothing to do with a cactus. I'm going to cross that out. Okay, so a cactus has prickly spikes instead of leaves. It does not need water. It does not have leaves to prune. Sounds like it's not a hard plant to have, a cactus. So I'm going to pick the first sentence. A cactus is easy to care for. And number 30. Street signs tell you when to stop. They state the names of streets, roads, bridges, and avenues. Some street signs warn you of animals crossing the road. Many animals get hit by cars when they cross a road. Street signs provide important information. Okay, so all of this seems to be about street signs. Now, which one of these talks about all the other sentences? Okay, street signs tell you when to stop. Okay. They state the names of streets, roads, bridges, and avenues. Some street signs warn you of animals crossing the road. Street signs provide important information. That's it. Okay. Because all of that is information. So the names of streets, roads, and bridges, that's information. They tell you when to stop. Street signs warn you of animals crossing the road. All of that is information. So we're done with our lesson for today. Congratulations if you finished the assignment. Parents, please have your child completely watch the video if they did not do so before they complete the assignment. And if you're looking for more help for your child, please be sure to look at my collection of videos and also visit me on my website at wbcoaching.net. Thank you and bye for now.